Hi folks, F3 at Zandvoort. Good combination. Looking forward to this week. Let's crack on with the fast lap. Hi folks, and welcome to the F3 at Zandvoort. This was very fun. The high downforce around here was very enjoyable around the circuit, although the rear end is quite twitchy, so be cautious of that. Anyway, info tab for you. So identical to the iRacing Fix series, so we're doing the Zandvoort setup. Moderate usage of 44% is what I always use, and track temps of 84 Fahrenheit. And the lap I'm actually going to show you, I did a 130 dead basically, but I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to show you lap 6, which is a 130.221, because the very next lap I did another 0.2. So that to me is a fairer lap time because I could repeat it, and I did get down into the low 30s again down here. I thought I did, maybe not. 30.9, anyway, 30.4, there we go. I knew I was down there somewhere. So yeah, mid to low 30s for me. My optimum was in the 29s, but I couldn't string it together, so there we go with that. What else do I want to show you? Nothing on here, I don't think. Above my head will be my Discord, where the OLAP, BLAP, telemetry, and replay file will all be hidden in there. And what I do now is I show you my my sector times right here, so you can see your sector times, well, my sector times, compare them with yours, and you can see exactly where you might be losing time or gaining time on me, because it does happen. And as you can see there, my optimals are 29.7. I will get there, just not in this practice session. Otherwise, yeah, let's crack on with the slowdown. Right then, Zandvoort, and you might have to forgive the voice, I have a slight cold, but anyway, we are hunting down into turn 1, and we are looking for a very distinctive line at pit exit. That is our braking point, just as we cross over it. Nice and heavy on the brakes, make sure you don't lock up, turn in quite late if you can, and try and cut the car back to this kind of resurface bit here. Don't worry about hitting the apex, the curb's horrible, so avoiding that is a good thing. Be careful with this curb on exit though, it's easy to touch gravel and wheel spin and spin. Coming around here, keep it on the left-hand side at the end of the curve. That's our turning point. Again, it's a graze on the brakes, drop down a cog, and miss the apex curve again. It is absolutely huge. Watch out for the rear end through this section. End of the curbing on the left-hand side, that's what I want to think about braking. Be careful of locking the front left here. Very easy to do. Coast the car around, let it grip up. Once you get to this point and you're kind of going to hit that curb, get back on power and be careful with the massive snap oversteer here. Touch the curb, full throttle a bit too early. All bad news, but crack on with it through here, and you need a good exit out there through this hill section. It is mighty fun, and we're coming to the favourite corner on the circuit. So we're looking for the barrier orange bit on the left hand side and the service road. Turn it in, lift off, and then brake. So what we want to do is bring the car into the apex, and we want to be a bit close to that curb if we can do, but we missed it by half a car length, so that's half a car width, sorry. But make sure you don't run wide here, because the road kind of kinks out a little bit and then kinks left. Now, at that little kink there, you can see on the screen, that's our turning point for the next corner. Again, slight graze on the brakes, get loads of apex curb, that curb is absolutely fine to hit, but do not run wide here. The curb is very small. Now, just before you can see the apex of the corner, we need to start braking. Really awkward to get this braking zone right. Turn in nice and early. We can take way more speed into the entry, and it is quite a tight exit. So we don't need to worry about exit because we only got a short dash to the next corner. So better to carry the speed in. Anyway, service road for this one. Just as we come next to it, we are braking nice and gently, easy to lock up and understeer wide here. We want a nice late apex, and when we feel the car's gripping up, get on that power, short shift into third if you need to, but again, make sure you don't run wide. That curve is not very wide, and you can spin from there. Coming down now to the most clumsiest corner on the circuit, I believe, and we're looking for the curbing on the left-hand side here. You want to brake just before you get to it. Brake nice and heavy. It's slightly downhill, so don't lock up. Loads of curb on this one, but be careful on the curb on the second section. You want to get on it, but you don't want to cut it because it will bottom out the car. So hold that throttle. Make sure you're going to get out the exit here and nail it. You can run wide again, and there is a barrier there to meet you, so be careful. Lovely bit of advertisement here on the left-hand side. Brake, dab down a gear. Now, don't cut this curb. You can do it in other series of cars, absolutely fine. This, you'll bottom out, and do not touch this curb with any more than a tyre of the car. It will bottom out, put you wide, and you will spin, so be cautious. Last corner now on the circuit. All we're doing is trying to minimise our steering angle and make sure we get a nice straight line out of here. Really, really did enjoy it. It is a little bit twitchy in times, keep you on your toes, but my God, is it absolutely fun. Really, really enjoying it around here. And that is us. The line is quite a long way down, so bear that in mind if you are battling on the last lap. Better to be a good slipstream out of there. A 1:30.221. So fingers crossed, that should be a competitive lap. I'm kind of looking forward to this week. Definitely going to give this one a go on my live streams. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Like the video and subscribe if it did help you out. Otherwise, I will catch you on the next one.